Is Friday, the 2nd of November 2008. My name is Kathy. If this is the first time to my channel, and this is a completely general reading, I'm just feeling into the general astrological energies and using the tarot to see what other messages want to come through. But like I say every day, if you've been guided here today, there could be some message here for you. But don't take it too seriously. Trust your own inner knowing first and foremost. That is your greatest power and your greatest gift. So, today the moon's just about to enter Virgo at 4:48 p.m. Australian Daylight Saving Time. So the moon in Virgo is all about to-do lists. It's all about analyzing your feelings, purification, flawlessness. You're prone to self-criticism because there's that perfectionist element to Virgo. Also criticism of others, so just be mindful of that today, that you have that energy around you to want to better others. It's just the way that you do it. Excuse me, I've just got incense coming into my face. So yeah, it's more about investigating your feelings rather than actually feeling them, so you can sort of have that observer sort of energy rather than like the moon in Cancer, where you're really prone to diving in and being very sensitive about what comes up for you. So it's a really good time to sit with your feelings that come up with the moon in Cancer, you know, and you're able to sort of play with them a little bit with the moon in Leo, and now you can really sit with them and analyze them. What do these mean? What's this information I can gain? How can I, you know, gain more emotional intelligence through what's come up for me? So, you know, it's always beneficial to sit with what comes up. Yeah? So there's a purification energy. You might want to purify your diet, purify your health, so then emotional guidance system is better apt to lead you in the right direction, to show you, like, you can, if something comes up for you, if an emotion comes up, how's this serving me? Am I off kilter? What thoughts are preceding these emotions? Yeah, really get to that place. Weed out any emotions which are superfluous. I can never say that word. Superfluous, with no real practical use. So what's keeping you stuck? Telling that old painful story? Is it bringing up that same emotion over and over again? The moon is making today, it's squaring. So you want to really analyze your feelings. What does this mean? How can I put this against a particular philosophy? How can I teach this once I've learned it within myself and embodied this wisdom? How can I then, you know, lead from example and show others how to move through these energies? It's also the sextile with Venus in Libra. So with that Venus retrograde, your feelings and getting to the heart of your feelings are really going to lead you to a place of better understanding what you bring to relationships. Are you emotionally balanced? Do you embody harmony and peace within yourself? Are you balanced? This is the card of Sagittarius. This is Mercury in Sag. Jupiter is moved into Sag, I believe. And the moon is squared Jupiter in Sag. Yeah, it's trining Uranus and Taurus. Anything can happen. Something's happening in your external world, and this is too much focus on the external world. Addiction, lust, obsession, ego. You need to come back into yourself, because yeah, there's a purification energy, releasing anything where you're focusing too much on the external world. Yeah, there's still some healing. This is the card of Virgo. Spiritual wisdom. There's expansion energy around today. Spiritual evolution energy, getting to that place of centeredness through analyzing your emotions, through learning through taking in information. Mercury in Sag squared Moon in Virgo. A lot of information absorption. And being able to express it. Because you're at, you know, there's a self-sabotaging. There's self-criticism on yourself. You're keeping yourself, holding yourself back. You're manifesting what you do not want. Are your thoughts leading you to your greatest expansion? Jupiter in Sag, Jupiter rules Sag. Are you centered or are you stuck? Are you focused too much on what's happening? You're not grounded, I'm hearing. There's a lack of grounding here in your head, telling the old painful story, and then maybe going back to old patterns, old behavior patterns of addictions, of self-denial, I'm hearing, of not wanting to see the truth, of taking full responsibility for your life and where you're at. Ego, Wayne Dyer says, is edging God out. So how are you pushing spirit away? How is spirit being pushed away right now? You need to get back to that hermit energy to gain clarity. Ace of Swords. There's some clarity that needs to be gained here today. Why are you sabotaging yourself? Why are you not moving forward with a major decision, I'm hearing? And how can you take some time to be quiet and utilize this moon in Virgo to be the observer of your feelings, to really absorb as much information as you can, to move away from guilt, I'm hearing. And look at the spirit message card we got from John Holland. Soul, solitude. This is the hermit energy. Taking some time for reflection. How am I too focused on the external world, and how can I come back quietly within and realize that I've created all of this? I take 100% responsibility for my life as it is. How am I sabotaging myself? How am I limiting myself? How am I throwing massive boulders, caging myself in, creating obstacles through my thoughts and my emotions? It's about finding that balance. Again, temperance. Venus is in retrograde. Excuse me. Venus is in retrograde. So it's a time of going within. What do I value? What do I value in relationships? Financial things could come up for you. But stop focusing on the external and see how you're creating it from your internal self. As within, so without. Gain that clarity today. This says your soul needs attention. There are moments when it's important to get away, not just from the noise of the outside world, which is the devil, but to find a place where your soul can experience peace and quiet, a place for soul solitude. This is a time to pause, a time to reflect, a time for you. Play the hermit with the moon in Virgo. Take on that role of Virgo. Find that quiet space for yourself. Commune with yourself. Reflect on where you are. Use this Venus retrograde for, inner work. What do you value? What do you want from a relationship? What do you truly want? What do you truly value in relationships? And look deep within yourself. If you have whoever and whatever you want to attract into your life, first see that you are that. Then you have that clear vibration to attract it. This is a clarity. So much clarity is going to be obtained through taking some soul time, some soul solitude. Stop limiting yourself. You're an unlimited being, an unlimited soul having this physical experience. The outer world is but an illusion we get to create from a centered whole space. Anyway, have an amazing Friday. I shall see you tomorrow. Big love, deep blessings.